Alright, so I made some commentary for this video this morning. Didn't turn out so well, just because I ran into a problem trying to upload it before I ran over to work. And didn't have enough time doing so. And so I'm going to add on, and I'm going to put new commentary on it, which actually might help for Iron Dragons. Because I know I kind of mabbled on my last one. Mabbled, traveled, I don't know. Something like that. And so what I'm going to be running right now is for Slayer, and I need to kill 60 Iron Dragons. So far I've already killed like 48 of them. So, I mean, I'm just trying to finish up here, and I thought, you know what? I kind of had to do a little bit of research in it for myself, and I was thinking, you know what, why not show it a little bit better than some of these other videos, because it took me a little while before I ran into a good one. Alright, inside my bag I have anti-fire potions. I tried 14 or 15 in the beginning because someone did tell me to go ahead and take that. No. Go with about 10. I mean, you should be alright in the beginning, and if you have to make a few trips, it's not that bad. And I'm only talking about 2 trips here to get 60 Iron Dragons. It's not that far. Range potions, I would take about 5 or 6. I only have 2.5 there because I wasn't able to buy a new one. So, if that's alright, I'm not complaining. I only have to kill 12 left for myself. But I'm telling you now to make sure to have 5 or 6. Next inside my bag was money. For this place, you have to pay like 30 GP for the boat ride to Karajama, and then you take Karajama to the location, which you'll see me running there anyways in just a second, and I'll actually show it on my map also once I get there, so at least you know the location exactly. After that, I have some natures and fires. You're going to want to disenchant some things while you're in there. They drop some rune limbs and limbs or whatever they're called. And also they drop some Addy armor and Addy battle axe and things like that, which I'd rather just disenchant and get the 4K right then than have to go back and sell it for 4K, because if I'm quite sure they only sell for like 3,800 anyways. So it's not worth keeping. You might as well disenchant. And so it keeps some space out of your bag when you could be collecting other things. Like crystal keys, and because they drop a lot of halves of the key, and I made a full one, which is 87K already. Next, you're going to need an axe also, because when you're in there, you're running through, you have to cut down some walls, I believe. I probably should have done a little bit more research. I'll go back and I'll find out, because I think you have to have an agility level also to jump over these little stone pieces when you're halfway through it or so. Not even halfway, or when you're about 1/4 through it anyways, right in the beginning you have to jump over some stones. I want to find out how much agility you're going to need, and I'll post that right in the beginning of the video when I have a chance. And then here on this map, you see Karajama. You start it off to the right there, and you just walk left, and you get to the danger zone, which will show up on your map as the danger, and you pay this guy 875 GP, so you're going to need about 3K, I mean, just to kind of be safe about it. And this will show you the way there. Really easy, it's not very difficult. Axe, money. Oh, you're going to need about 6 food. Not very much, truly. 5 or 6. You really don't need a lot as long as you're being careful and watching what you're doing. When you drink an anti-fire potion, you get a kind of a buff over yourself. And so when you have your dragon shield, or your anti-dragon shield, or I believe it's called, and when you do that, and plus the anti-fire shield, any fire from a dragon won't hit you. That's why you want to use range. You want to use range or magic. Nothing else. You don't want to use melee unless you're a very high level using a god sword, killing these guys within a few hits. And I've seen that there, but I'm not that high enough to be doing that kind of stuff. So I mean, a lot of the people that are going to be watching this video, I wouldn't say are level 138, because by then I think they know where the Iron Dragons are. Yep, 6 food, 5 to 6 range potions, anti-fire about 10 to 11, depending on what you want to do. Bring a teleport. I mean, it's easier to get back to Varrock, and please invest in some teletabs. It's not that difficult. Pray, not really needed. Just get past these fire giants, and those are possibly the only ones that are going to be hitting you a little bit. Fire giants actually hit quite a bit. I've noticed, because if you have watched one of my other videos, my Slayer video, then you'll know that I was killed while fighting fire giants because my computer lagged. And yes, they do hit about 8s to 9s on you, so just be careful. So I tossed on my prey anyways, because it's not like I'm going to need it for the dragons. What else? You know what? It wasn't the money-wise. I mean, unless you get a Visage or Dragon Legs or something from these guys, I don't think you're going to be making a lot of money. I only made about 300k, which is, I mean, it's a little bit there. And if you think, these dragons hit not very much, and they're kind of just sitting here, and all the arrows you're using. I'm going to speed it up here and just show you 1 or 2 kills of a dragon. It's not very much. And yeah, about 300k, not very much. And later on, actually, I'm going to post a video of some other monsters, so subscribe, and I'll show you a way to make 500k in an hour and a half. How's that sound? Good? Alright, subscribe and comment, rate also. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say, so please comment and tell me what's going on. Alright, bye-bye.